Hi. Okay, so I am still sick, but I got this in the mail today and I thought I'd talk about it because when I took my first shot, I thought, this thing is huge. Where am I going to put it? Besides continuing to put it back in the box. You're supposed to be able to dispose of it into a sharps container. However, all the sharps containers that I can find were really little. They were like maybe this big. Hello, doesn't fit. And if they were bigger than that, they were only going to hold like maybe a month worth. And after a while, it's going to get way too much. So as of right now, Eli Lilly, which is the maker of Monjaro and Zepbound, doesn't have it available, but they do often come available where you can order a free sharps container. However, Novo Nordisk does. And I ordered one and it just came and it was super duper fast. You see it says Pure Way Sharps Disposal System. And it's specifically for these types of pins. So it is going to be big enough to, I have to be careful because, you know, they have my address and everything all over, but it does have the little like, so when you're done with it, you could keep this box. When you're done with it, you just close it the opposite way and it already has the return label printed for you, and they will send it directly to where you can dispose of the sharps box. It has the directions, and it has the big gigantic container. Now, this thing is huge. However, they're gonna fit, no problem. No problemo. It has the little piece. See that little like suction cup thing? You just put it in there, done. You know, I would put it in this way because that's where the needle's at. Just put it in this way, boom. I can't do it with one hand, but there we go. Boom, done. Fits great. No worries. It has this little like cap on the fake side, so you could put it this way so you can close it. This piece does come off, so please be very careful. If you have hand issues, like my hands are very weak with the double carpal tunnel surgeries that I've had. So if you are like me and you can't really, it's a little bit too tight for you, you could just pull that off, throw it in, put it back on, and then, you know, or you could just, however you need to do it. If you need to pull this off and leave it off and leave it open and then just close the lid, you could do that. However you need to do it. And then if you don't have it in yourself to order from them, which is fine. Not everybody's going to want to. Not everybody's going to have access to it. And more importantly, they may not always be available. If you aren't able to do that, you can use something like a Clorox or off-brand whatever container. See, they fit perfect. They will fit perfect. You will just need to label it accordingly. That one's full, so you can also use like a Tide Pods or, you know, a detergent container of some sort. See, they fit perfect as long as you mark it accordingly. It just needs to be a puncture proof type material like these do. These are like harder plastics. It needs to have some sort of lid. And then a lot of towns do have certain pharmacies where you could drop off your sharps once they're full. Some hospitals or clinics, you're allowed to do that too. You just have to check within your city, your county, and see what options are available to you so that you can drop them off and not risk injuring anyone, because that's the whole point. The whole point is to not injure anybody. I just thought I would share that with you, because when I first opened these things, I was like, where am I going to put this? So I imagine you're thinking the same thing. Also, I have a therapy appointment tomorrow with a new therapist, so we'll see how that works. But we're going to address some of these things, because no surgery, no medication, no magic pill, no flip of a switch is going to change in here. I have to do that work. And because I have to do the work in here, this rest of the stuff, it can change for the short term, but it's not going to change forever unless I do the work in here and I change this forever. So I want to make sure that you're aware that no matter what avenue you choose to do, whether you're doing it on your own or you're doing it with medication or you're doing it through a weight loss surgery, however you're choosing to do it, please know I did not get to this size being mentally well. I had traumatic events happen to me in my life, and it caused me to turn to food for comfort. It caused me to turn to food for friendship. It caused me to turn to food to replace my father. It helped me to just not focus on the things that were going on in my head in the moment. So I just want to encourage you, please make sure that you are focusing also on your mental health through all of this. Some of us are doing this for health reasons. Some of us are doing this for vanity reasons. Some of us are doing it for both. And no matter what you're doing it for, that's okay. However, if you're not doing it and working in here, it's all going to be for nothing. Please work in here too. Work in there too. I adore you guys, and I'm ready to go back to bed. So I would love to hear about your ups and downs this week. Please, in the comment section down below, remember to let me know how your week went. I love to celebrate with you. I love to cry with you. I love to be a shoulder to lean on. And I just want to hug you through it all. And thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. It really does help the channel. It really, really does. Far more than I ever even understood how much it helps. It really does. So I just want to thank you for being you. And I want to thank you for taking the time in your day to spend some time with me, but also to spend some time with you. Thank you for spending time with you and for loving yourself enough to want to make the changes that are necessary to make these lifelong changes and not just short-term changes. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.